mainland after a scorecard loss to Tommy Fury a year ago in Saudi Arabia, but he headed to more familiar surroundings in Puerto Rico to even the slate with a Saturday defeat of journeyman pro Ryan Borland in San Juan. Paul boasted that Borland was another in a line of real boxers he's faced, though the 35-year-old had fought once since 2018. Had 5 wins over ±.500 foes and was stopped in less than 2 minutes by a guy, Israel Dufus, who's gone 1-7 in his last 8 fights. "I wanted it to be a little bit longer to give the fans a little more time," he said. "But it was a little bit of shake and bake. I dodged his pity-pat punches and put his sorry ass on the floor. I'm ready for the big leagues. This is my life now." Paul's first-round TKO boosted his overall ring record to 9-1 and was his 3rd straight victory since the surprise loss to Fury, half-brother of heavyweight champion Tyson Fury. And it provided another chance to cycle through a seemingly perpetual list of competitive options. Boxing, MMA, wrestling, presidential politics. Who knows where we'll see him next? The BR Combat team was up to the challenge of figuring it out, coming together to compile a list including who it should be, who we wish it would be and who it probably will be, before rounding it out with a would-be internet-busting option. Take a look at what we came up with and drop a thought of your own in the comments. Who it could be. Johnny Eblen, one of 4. Cooper Neal. Getty Images. It's time to change things up a bit, no? Given Paul's proclivity for challenging high-profile boxers but competing against guys barely known outside their immediate families, we'd suggest he freshen up the act by activating the business side of his social media agitator empire. Paul got an equity stake in the Professional Fighters League promotion last summer, and the status-hungry operation purchased the Bellator organization in November, bringing together the athlete rosters of 2 of the UFC's most recognized, albeit smaller in scale, rivals. The organizations produced a champion show last month in Saudi Arabia, and Bellator middleweight king Johnny Eblen emerged with a victory, defeating PFL champ and UFC alum Impa Kasanganay. He didn't call Paul's name in the aftermath, but fellow UFC alum Derek Brunson did, lumping Eblen and Paul together as his wannabe next foes. "Sorry Derek, but we're including you out of this one." Much of Eblen's success has come on the feet, with 6 of 15 wins by KO and only 1 by submission. That'd be a selling point for a boxing-only match, and, without a cut to Bellator's 185-pound middleweight limit, he'd be comfortable in Paul's 200-pound neighborhood. "I would think Johnny would take the money if it were offered," Kevin Iole, former lead combat writer at Yahoo Sports, told Bleacher Report. Who we wish it would be. Canelo Alvarez 2 of 4. Sarah Steyer. Getty Images. Jake Paul gets full marks for salesmanship.